up, guys? It is Sunday, March 7th. I felt like vlogging right now. I still have to edit the video before this one, which I'm going to do tonight and put it up tonight. I just did not feel like doing it yesterday. I just got done picking up from the babies eating lunch, did the dishes, picked up the floor a little bit, and now I am watching Christy Vetter's new vlog on the TV. I'm gonna snuggle with Taco, drink some water, find myself something for lunch while George and the baby are playing outside. So just gonna take a little minute to myself, watch some of this video. I'm already about 10 minutes in. I just had it playing while I was doing the dishes. Yes, may I help you? But I just wanted to start the new vlog since I do have 2 memory cards, so I could have 2 videos going at the same time. But I am dehydrated, so I'm going to drink some water, find myself something to eat, and just take a minute and relax. But I wanted to start the new vlog and say hi. And I promise I'm gonna try and do better at vlogging this week, because I can already tell you this vlog I'm about to edit is gonna be short, probably, because it's like 9 clips long. I just have not been in the mood to vlog, but I have my tattoo this weekend, so that'll probably be in this video unless I start another video, but we'll just see how many clips I have by the weekend. So I have that. I have a week of work, which I mean is work, but figured I would just let you know I'm going to try and do better this week, because the last couple ones have been really not it. I have some leftover spaghetti that I'm heating up. I'm gonna top it with some Parmesan. It's almost 2 o'clock, so it's a little late to be eating, but that's all right. We'll do pizza at my parents' around like 6:30 or something, so I will have plenty of time to digest it. Saturdays and Sundays are the days that I don't eat quite as good. But I try to still not eat too bad, but I do try give myself a little grace on the weekends. But I do need to drink some water because I haven't had any today. All I've had is a cup of coffee, so I'm gonna drink at least 2 of those. I'm almost done with 1 already, but I need to stay on my water game and my vitamin game on the weekends, because if not, what I do through the week does not really help.
Maybe it's because it's like,
I just got done with a bath, because I did take one yesterday, but I meant to shave my legs because I can tell the weather's gonna be nice. So I'm gonna probably want to wear dresses or skirts at least once or twice this week at work. So I needed to shave my legs, and I meant to do that yesterday and I forgot. So I just took a quick bath, did that, watched Bianca Franco's new video, which is like a wedding planning video. I'm gonna finish this water and I guess finish that video. I think they're outside, and I think Taco's with them because he's not moving. So I think they're all outside playing. So I think I'm just gonna continue relaxing. What up, guys? It is Monday, March 8th. I'm about to drink my occasional Rockstar. I've never tried this one before, but they don't really have my fruit punch ones anymore. So George just got me, it's just a regular sugar-free because that's what they had. I don't know, it's all right. But I am headed into the gym soon. I'm on my way there. It's a little chilly this morning. I totally almost wanted to go back to sleep. My workout on Saturday was really good and it kind of wrecked my body, but I like doing that on Saturday because sometimes there's stuff I don't get to on Monday or during the week, Monday through Friday, that I don't get done, so I kind of just do a catch-all day on Saturday. But I went extra hard this Saturday because I was feeling it, and I know this coming Saturday I won't be getting a workout in at all. So I figured, why not? So I'm gonna go work out, get some movement in, then go to work. Mondays are typically pretty busy, at least in the morning, because I have so much stuff to do. There's certain things I have to send out and all that kind of stuff because it's Monday. So it's just kind of the day I report to the other departments and let them know, hey, we got people's documentation and stuff. So that's why Mondays are pretty busy for me. But that's good because I don't like it when it's slow. But I'm on my way to the gym now. It's technically supposed to be chest and arms because it's Monday, but we will see how I feel. And I will keep you updated on what I ended up doing, but who knows. It is later now. It's 5:03. I'm on my way home. This morning was like not busy, but it was steady enough. Like I had enough stuff to do that like I wasn't like constantly thinking about what am I gonna do. This afternoon though was so slow. We were all sitting there like basically like on our phones and stuff because it was so slow. Like none of us had anything to do, which is fine once in a while, but like we were literally all sitting there, so it's not even like we could have helped somebody, like helped each other, because we were all sitting there with nothing to do. Sorry, that was a terrible angle, but it was like one of those afternoons where like we literally all sat there. And then to top it off, both our supervisor and our director were both gone by like 2 o'clock. So we were literally sitting there with no boss, which I mean, I guess was kind of nice because we like got away with sitting there on our phones, but we literally had nothing to do. So, and I guarantee you if my supervisor had been there, she would have like sent me a couple projects or something to do like when it was all said and done, but whatever, it happens. It just made it a very slow afternoon. Like I had my coffee at like 3:30 just to stay awake because I had nothing else to do. But now I'm gonna go home. I don't think George is going to the gym today, but I'm not sure his plan, and I only say that because we're supposed to go over to my parents tonight because it's my little brother's birthday tomorrow, but he has to work tomorrow, so we're gonna go over there tonight. He requested Philly cheesesteaks, so we're gonna have Philly cheesesteaks for dinner over there. So I don't know if he's gonna try and go to the gym really quick before we eat or what, but we will see. I'm gonna guess he's probably gonna try and do that, but it's Tuesday, March 9th. It's actually my brother's birthday today, but we celebrated last night, which was good. He wanted Philly cheesesteaks for his birthday dinner, so, and he worked tonight, so we just celebrated last night. And yeah, so we had Philly cheesesteaks and cake, and yeah, I woke up this morning, almost went back to sleep. Like I literally think I fell back asleep for like 10 minutes or dozed off. Woke up, checked my phone, expected it to say it was later, but it said like 5:15. I was like, all right, gotta get up. Came to the gym, did my back shoulder workout. I'm thinking about maybe starting to change my split, but we'll just see. I haven't started like really planning it out, but I think I want to start doing just a different split just for a little while, just to see if it makes a difference. I would say I've hit a plateau, but I really haven't because I've been pushing more weight, so I really haven't had a plateau. I just feel like I have, and I feel that way when I'm feeling kind of fluffy in the midsection. I'm just not flat in the stomach, but I wouldn't expect to be. I did, you know, I did have a kid, so, and it's totally fine to not have a flat stomach, but when the rest of me looks good, but then I have love handles and a little bit of extra fluff in the stomach, it makes me feel like I haven't had any progress. But in reality, I have, because I've been, this last like week or so, I've been moving up weight and stuff. So like my skull crushers, I used to only be able to do a 30-pound bar, and now I can do a 40-pound bar for the same amount of reps. So that's a 10-pound difference. So, and it's a lot of different exercises that I've attempted to go up in a higher weight because that other weight was just seeming like easy. So I haven't necessarily hit a plateau, I just feel like I have. And it's also because the scale isn't changing, but I'm trying really hard to not just focus on what the scale says, because I know muscle and fat weigh the same. So just because the scale hasn't changed necessarily mean that I'm not losing. That's why I focus more on the measurements, but I haven't actually done my measurements. I can't even remember if I did them for March. I'm gonna have to look, because I'm trying to do it twice a month, do it every other week, or at least once a month. So just to get a better idea, because if you do that and I like see, oh, my biceps grew an inch, well, you know, that's the goal. I want bigger arms. Or if I'm like, oh, my legs slimmed down an inch, then I'm like, okay, well, but I'm also doing legs now too, so if they don't go down, that's like normal, you know, because I'm building muscle. But anyways, that's my little rant for the day about hitting plateaus. I know I feel like I'm in one, but I'm not. Trying really hard to get better at cleaning up what I'm eating, keeping it to, I don't eat clean 100% of the time, but something as simple as I bring my coffee to work. That way I know what's in it, and I try to only get one during the work week, typically like the end of the week. I try to keep it to one that I have to buy at work just as a special treat, which is why I try to save it for Friday, because those, as much as I love coffee shop drinks, they have so much sugar in them that it's ridiculous, and I can't monitor how much sugar is actually going into it. Sugar isn't the enemy, but I try to keep it under, you know, a certain amount, just because too much sugar isn't good. So I've basically curbed, at least for now, my sweet tooth. Like I don't sit down at night and then immediately start craving ice cream like I used to. So I wouldn't say I've completely curbed it, because I do still have my days, but I don't crave sugar as often, which is good. So something as simple as bringing my own coffee is something that I've been doing. And then I've been trying to drink at least 2, but this week my goal is to try and drink 3 of these, because 3 is almost a gallon. I was a little off yesterday. I did drink at least the 2, but I know part of that is because so this week I bought my coffee yesterday, but it takes me all day, because if I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna buy a big one. I'm not gonna buy a little 16 ounce. I probably should, but for now, even just cutting it to once a week, because they make it very hard, because they literally have somebody deliver it to us. So when I take that, I spend all day, I spend most of my morning trying to drink it, instead of spending most of my morning trying to drink water. So, because if I bring my coffee from home, before their coffee even shows up, it's already gone. So, anyways, that's my little ramble. So I've been trying to drink at least 2 of these, but I'm shooting for 3 this week. I'm just gonna try and start slowly increasing it. I typically get 1 done at the gym. I'm not quite at 1, but I almost am. This will be gone by the time I get home. I try to drink at least 1 while I'm at the gym, because then I only have to drink 2 throughout the day, which makes it easier. What really makes it easier is when I get almost 2 of these gone at the gym, but that, or at least 1.5, but that doesn't always happen. So that's another thing I'm doing, because that helps with bloat. I've also changed up my breakfast, because I was eating the same thing every day. I was eating a bagel with cream cheese and 2 eggs on it. Now, it's not the worst breakfast in the world. The carbs aren't the enemy either, but eating a bagel every day isn't probably the best way to start my morning. So I've changed it to trying to drink a smoothie, because then I put my greens in there, which also helps reduce bloating. And I do feel a lot less bloated this week, or like after this past week, because I started that last week, of actually drinking my greens and having a smoothie in the morning. But the thing that's weird with smoothies is it has to be the perfect consistency, because if it's too thick, it's like the coffee. I spend all day, I basically am drinking it until lunch, and then I end up kind of being hungry, and then I realize that I didn't eat. So I've been making protein smoothies and putting my protein in it. I've got the consistency down pretty good so that I can kind of just drink it and then, you know, move on. but I've been making those, and that's been helping. It's a better breakfast. And actually the way I make it is a little more calories, but that's good because then I don't want to snack. It's like 500 calories as opposed to the 300. That's when I have the bagel. So, or yeah, something like that. So it has been, I've been doing things to try and change it because I get kind of tired of just being like, I'm tired of being bloated and then not doing anything about it. And that was one of my goals for this year, was to try and figure out like a way to manage my bloat. And I know water intake and sleep are two big things that you have to do. So I've been trying to go to bed earlier too, but it doesn't always work. I've been trying to go to bed by like 9. I'm typically in bed by at least 9:30, but I've been trying to shoot for like 9, but it doesn't always happen. Anyways, this was a rambly, almost 9-minute clip, but that's my updates of what I've been doing anyway to try and fix my gut health because I get tired of it being shitty. No pun intended. Actually, the pun was very intended. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, make my smoothie, get ready for work. It's about 7:05, so I'll have plenty of time. I try to leave by like 7:40, at the latest 7:45. We live really close to where I work, which is nice. It's like 7 minutes away, which is nice. So it is a lot later now. My hair is crazy, only because Declan is in a very cuddly mood right now, like to the point of we were like hardcore cuddling on the couch, not just holding him, like he was like laying on me. He must have missed me today because he was very snuggly. The dishes are all done. I'm about to put George's dinner in a bowl and then put the rest of it in the fridge. Taco, shut up. You've been barking ever since I got home. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You've been crazy. Crazy. Fine. Need me to pick you up? There it is. You feeling lonely? You feeling lonely? Oh my goodness. He won't even let me vlog because he's a crazy wawa. He's just been barking ever since I got home. But I'm going to put George's food in a bowl and then put the rest of the food away. And that's about it. It's like 6:15. Baby's probably going to be ready to go to bed soon because he got up at 12:30 from his nap. So he's probably going to be ready soon to go to bed. And then I'm going to relax. Yes. So the only update is my tattoo is not going to be in this video because, again, something happened. It literally happens. This will be the 4th time that something has happened to make it postponed. So it'll be next weekend instead of this Saturday. It was an issue with the shop. So it's alright. It happens. So I've rescheduled, I guess, again. So that's not in this one. But it happens. It's just, at this point, it's just a joke because it's like a running joke that I'm just not meant to get this tattoo, I guess, because every time something happens. But we're going to be adults and we're going to meet somebody that may potentially start watching Declan when Daddy goes to work. When Daddy goes to work, is Daddy going to go to work? Is he going to go to work? Is he going to go to work? Gonna go to work? To work? Oh, goodness, look at that. Look at that boy. You're funny. But, so we're going to meet her on Saturday. Yeah, you're going to meet her little boy. You're going to meet her little boy. Her little boy. You're going to be friends with him. You're going to be friends with him. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that on Saturday. What? 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 He's ready for sleep, I think. Look at them eyes. Look at them eyes. He's ready to sleep. Wanna go night-night? after cuddling on the couch with your mama. Yes, he was hardcore snuggling on the couch. So, we snuggled, huh? We snuggled. We did. It was so much fun. I loved it. I loved it. It was the best. Woo! It was the best, huh? It was the best time to snuggle with me. Night-night! He's getting tired, and he's too tired. He doesn't want me taunting him with the camera, so we're gonna say goodnight, huh? Say goodnight! Say night-night! What up, guys? Wednesday, March 10th. I did not end up going to the gym this morning. I woke up, my alarm went off, and then I reset it for another 2 hours and went back to sleep. Which I'm now glad I did. I went to work. Kind of had a few things to do this morning, and then it was another afternoon of sitting there doing nothing, like I was literally studying. But then this afternoon I unexpectedly got my COVID shot, my first shot. My second one will be in a couple weeks. Wasn't expecting to get it, but we got a call from the place that was doing it for the tribe, and they basically said, hey, we have a couple vials that are already open that we have to use them like by the end of the day today, or else they're gonna go bad. Do you have anybody you can send over? So I went over because I wanted to get it anyway, so I might as well, because I didn't know when I was gonna get a chance to again. So I did that, and then I went back to work for another like 40 minutes. Absolutely did nothing. I feel fine for now. Yeah. So that was my day today, but I did not work out. I plan on getting up in the morning to work out and go do legs, but if I wake up and I don't feel good, I will just go back to sleep for another 2 hours, because I have to go to work because I can't use PTO yet. So, because I'm still new. So, hopefully I don't feel bad and I don't have to tough it up that much, but I will set my alarm with the good intention of getting up to go work out, because I didn't work out this morning. But if I end up not working out, I'm not going to beat myself up over it, because I did just get the COVID vaccine. So, what up? It's Thursday, March 11th. I am about to go into the gym. It's almost 6 o'clock. I tried to get in by 6. I kind of fell back asleep a little bit, which is fine. It was like 5:11 when I got up instead of 5. Because I was contemplating, should I fall back asleep and set my alarm again, or should I actually go to the gym? And I accidentally dozed off a little bit while deciding, which happens sometimes. So now I'm going to go. It's legs today, which is good, because I could not do an upper body right now if I wanted to, because my arm that I got the vaccine in yesterday really hurts. Which, I mean, they do warn you that your arm is gonna hurt for a couple days. It doesn't necessarily hurt, it's just really tight and sore. So there's no way I'd be able to lift weights with my arms today. So I'm gonna just go do legs and some cardio. And then go home, make my smoothie, and go to work. I'm ready for this week to be over. It's been long. I'm like breaking out in pimples and stuff because I'm supposed to start my period today. I know I didn't come to the gym yesterday, which is the only reason why I'm kicking myself in the gear to go right now, because I did not go yesterday, and if I take too many days off in a row, my body hurts. So I'm gonna go now, do what I can, do some cardio, maybe some abs, and we'll just get some movement in, because I don't know how many steps I got yesterday. I think it was like 5,600 or something. And I shoot for at least 10. But that was 5,600 that I got just from walking at work. Because I try to stand up and do some movement once in a while. And I did drink 3 of my water bottles. And I normally have been struggling to drink even 2. But it's even worse if I don't go to the gym. Then I struggle to drink 2, because I forget that I didn't drink one at the gym, so I'm not milking the second one all day, I'm milking the first one. But I actually got the first one done by like 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna finish this pre-workout, I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna go work out. All right, guys, I had a good workout. I did legs for like 20, 25 minutes. I'm already halfway through my second bottle of water, which is good. I'm gonna try and drink at least 3 again today. I had a good workout. Did 20-25 minutes of legs. And then I did some cardio. Did like 10 minutes on the treadmill, just inclined walking. And I did some core, because I'm trying to do that at least a couple days a week, trying to get my core strong again. Well, I say again, it's never really been strong, but after having a baby, it's definitely not strong now. So I'm trying to do that. People don't know how to drive. Anyways, I'm gonna go home, make some breakfast, and then I'm going to, yeah, go to work. It's Thursday, so I have to make it through one more day. One more day. I hope I have a little something to do today, because I can't do another day of just sitting there. So I hope there ends up being a little project for me to do or something. It's just that in-between week, because Monday is payday. But generally I would have stuff to do. I don't know. It's weird getting back into the swing of things again, but I can't do another day of just sitting there. Like, I feel bad studying. Oh, that's another update. I forgot to tell you guys, I believe I forgot anyway, that the other day, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, I did reschedule my second attempt for the Sherm CP exam. So I take that in the middle of June. And I only did it because the window was made in July, and I only did it in June instead of May, because I know May is a really busy month at work for me because it's open enrollment. So I know I'm going to be busy, and so studying may not be as easy, because I may end up coming home most days and not want to do anything. So, and then I scheduled it for the middle of June so that I still have a couple weeks to, you know, study some more after recovering from that. So I'm taking it, I believe it's the 15th. It's either the 15th or the 19th of June. Either way, it's whatever that Saturday is. So I'm taking it at 8 a.m. again. Just because I know waiting until 1 o'clock to take it, I will not like. I will stress the whole day. So I'd rather just get up and do it. So I've been studying the weak areas that I'd identified, because I did get 190 and I needed 200. So they said typically, if you just study what they identified as weak areas, you just practice and study that stuff more, that you should pass it. So, the second time. So, I'm gonna do that. And so I've been studying at work because it's been slow, and I'd rather, if they're gonna catch me doing something I'm not supposed to do, I'd rather it be studying for my HR certification than being on my phone. Just because at least then I could be like, well, I didn't have anything else to do, and I'm trying to get the certification for career development, so I don't think they'd be mad if they saw me doing that anyway. But as long as I'm getting my stuff done, I don't think they'll really care. But right now, I don't have any projects or anything I'm working on, so it's not like I'm neglecting work. But I've been studying for that this week, because I restarted that again, because I was like, you know, I spent all that money on the exam. I'm not going to let it go to waste, because then at that point I wasted $900 for nothing. So now I wasted another $270, but it's not a waste if I do get the certification. So I've just been studying the weak areas, because I was really close. It doesn't tell you like, oh, if you had gotten this many questions right, you would have gotten it. I just know and it's weighted, so it's not necessarily you got this many questions wrong and this many right, because it's a weighted exam. But it would be nice to know, but they do at least tell you what the weak areas were, kind of. They tell you the competencies that were weak, but that's it. So I've been restudying those while at work. I'm still only telling myself I have to do an hour of studying a day, but so far I haven't had to do any studying when I got home, because I got the studying done at work, which is nice, I guess. Get paid to study and I don't have to do it when I get home, but I'd much rather be working. Anyways, so I've been doing that, and other than that, I have not had a whole lot yesterday make a very large payment to the credit card, so now there's only a couple hundred on there, which once I get paid on Monday, I'll be able to completely pay off the credit card, because when we moved to this area, we had to break our lease early, so, and it wasn't a cheap place, so we ended up just putting it all on the credit card. So the entire move pretty much ended up in our credit card because we didn't know how long it was going to be before we were working, so we wanted to save the money we had in our bank accounts. But I was able to make a large payment to that, so that felt really good to do that, because we figured with our taxes, supposedly we're getting another stimulus check. We'll see if that ends up happening, but if that happens, I'm going to use my portion to pay off my George Fox student loan, because that's like, I think I owe like $2,200 on that. Somewhere between $2,200 and $2,500. So we would rather just pay it off that as one less debt. Granted, it's only like 40 bucks a month that I'm paying right now, but that's, you know, a chunk of money that we're not having to take out of our bank accounts from our normal paychecks to just pay that off, because every couple of $1,000s you can pay off here and there really helps. So I'm going, because that's my goal. That's part of the reason why I took this job as opposed to that other one I got offered, is because with this one I make plenty of money to be able to start paying down debt as well. With the other job, I would have had enough for our bills and that's it. This one, I do have money left over at the end of the month. Well, I know I'm gonna have money left over at the end of the month. I've only gotten one paycheck so far and it was only a week. But I can guarantee you when I see the slip tomorrow, my pay stub that tells me how much my check on Monday is gonna be, it's gonna be big enough. So it'll be nice to be able to start paying stuff off, which is why I went with this job. So if we can knock those two things out right out of the way, then it's just kind of trying to pay off the car and the truck and then my major federal student loans. So it's still a lot, but we don't know that much on the truck, so that's going to be the next thing we're going to try and pay off.
Say hi guys, I'm eating my cheese stick. I'm finishing off my dinner with cheese.
I'm making myself a healthy quesadilla. I just got home from work a little bit ago. The baby's eating dinner, making myself some dinner. George is at the gym. He got my windshield replaced today, so I ended up taking the truck into work. And that's about the updates. My windshield is finally replaced. And I guess other than things in the state of the world, slowly but surely getting a little better anyway. As of tomorrow, Washington, at least where we live, is going to be in phase 3 of 4. So basically places can now be at 50% capacity, which is nice. It's not really going to change anything for me because we don't really go out to eat or anything that often, so it doesn't really matter. So there's that. And also the president just signed the stimulus, which is more exciting because with per dependent and all of that, it's a pretty nice chunk of change we're going to get, which I'm going to just use to pay off my George Fox loan, as I mentioned earlier. But that's exciting that both of those things happened today. Other than that, day was uneventful. I went to work. Nothing happened at work. It was another day of sitting there. Tomorrow, I hope it's a little project or something, because it's going to be a very long day of absolutely nothing for the 5th day in a row. Like, I'm good, thanks. I would like something to do tomorrow at least. Friday the 12th, I am back in the car. I had to take the truck yesterday, which was fine. I wouldn't want to do that every day because I had to park farther away and stuff, just because it's a lot bigger. I'm about to open the gate. I didn't end up going to the gym. I'll talk to you about it why in a second. I just have to open it really quick. All right, I am back in the car now. So I did not go to the gym this morning. My alarm went off and I fell back asleep, and then it was 5:30, and so I was like, all right, it's kind of too late now at this point. Like, it's gonna take me a minute to get up and awake and stuff and dressed to even get over there. So I was like, by the time I get over there, I'm going to it's not gonna be that long of a workout. So I just skipped it. I'll just go extra hard tomorrow since I have missed 2 days. I mean, that's not how the gym works. Like, going extra hard doesn't do anything. But I'll just plan on having a really long workout and a good session tomorrow. It's fine. My body's going through a lot right now since I got the vaccine 2 days ago. My arm really hurts, and I'm supposed to be starting my period, so my body's also like just tired from that too, because that's like one of my main symptoms of menstruating is being really tired. So, and my body hurting. So my body is definitely hurting. My back hurts. So just kind of, my body's just going through a lot. So I figured if it needs to sleep, I will let it sleep. It's trying to tell me something by the fact that I keep falling back asleep. So I just let myself sleep. It's fine. I still went 3 days. 4 days? No, yeah, 3 days. And then I'll go tomorrow. So it'll still be at least 4 days. But it's alright. We all have off weeks. This is one of my off weeks. But I have been on top of my water game, though. So even though, and my sleep game, because I've been getting more sleep. So even though my gym routine has been off a little bit, I have been drinking more water this week and taking my vitamins, other than yesterday because I forgot them at home. But, so other than that, you know, I've been doing pretty good with everything else. So it's not a total bust of a week. My body's just going through a lot. It's very nice having a new windshield, which is why I took the truck yesterday. There's no crack. It's fantastic. I love not having a crack in my windshield. It's like it's a new car, because it is a new car. I just got it last August. So anyways, I'm gonna go to work. I'm so glad it's Friday though. It's been a very slow week at work for me. So I'm gonna power through this day of probably the same thing, sitting there doing nothing. And I will talk to you later. What up, guys? I got off a few minutes late, but that happens sometimes, especially when you get 2 phone calls at like 4:45 on a Friday, both of which were urgent, but it's still only like 5:07, so it's really not that late. But yeah, somebody's literally just called me and said, hey, I'm having my baby on Tuesday. I didn't even know. She doesn't have enough MLA packet. And I'm like, yeah, Tuesday is a little late to be telling me you're having a baby. Anyways, I finally got to do a big girl thing. I got to pay off my private student loan through, when I went to George Fox, they had given me a private loan of a couple $1,000s, and I did just get our stimulus check, which was a nice surprise that it was showing as pending, and it was saying the 17th, so it was saying Wednesday, and I was like, all right, that's cool. And then I looked again a little while later, and it showed it in my account, and I was like, sweet. So I was able to pay off my George Fox student loan. I still have federal loans, but I will take something. And then, yeah, I was able to pay that. I'm gonna give George his portion and then save the rest for the baby. But I feel good about being able to finally pay that off, because I really need it. Not like I'm paying that much a month for that. It was only like 40 bucks, but still, I did it. I paid something off. Go me. Now it's the weekend, and I'm gonna go home and... Really?